Hello folks, welcome to episode 3 of our 4th season here at Riga FC. I'm the Custom Prophet and this is the Latvian job. As you can see just behind me, we are sitting comfortably top of the league, 12 points ahead of everyone else. And today we're going to go up against our old foes who are not doing very well, RFS. Yeah, folks, it's been an interesting period and we still have our 100% record, at least over halfway through the season, having played a ridiculous couple of months of football to get where we are right now. We're going to be playing RFS today, but we've surprisingly had two quite tricky games against some of the poorer sides in the league, and I'll tell you why that is as we get to them. Transfers have happened and we've got some unhappy players at the club, which again may mean we will be having some players leaving just before the European campaign starts. You can probably see on the right there our European adventure has already started in a way. We've drawn Lincoln Red Imps of Gibraltar. Not going to be showing you that one, but if we win through that, which I'm fingers crossed we should do, we will be playing Apoel from Cyprus, which is a significant step up from that, but one I'm hopeful that we are good enough to take. Let's start off having a look at some transfers. The one player who has left, and you knew this was happening, Callan McManaman, has gone back into Irish football. He's gone to Dundalk. He's slow. Is basically what he's turned into, slow. He did well for a little while and he had 13 performances in the league. It never really was particularly good in the UEFA league, you know what I'm trying to say. He didn't also do particularly well either, so maybe that was a little mistake, but I'd heard of him. It's rare I can sign someone I've heard of. We have brought in Marko Jurisic, and that is our replacement for Brizola. So Jurisic, if you remember, he's been at the club before. Very solid midfielder, 26-year-old Serbian. I think he's a pretty decent player all around, fairly determined personality. Pretty happy to get him back in the club, not paid an awful lot for him. And the other player to try and give us a little bit more on that left side, Dmitry Skopintsev from Russia, from free transfer, a really quality player who can play all the way up the left side and also a little bit on the right side. So I think he's going to be a pretty good player. He'll probably get a game today. That's everything. We've had lots of bids in for Zadem. He is the Urals, and a bunch of other Russian clubs have come in for him, and he's basically said, nah mate, not interested. Up to now, or no, not quite. He said he's got a slight interest, but he doesn't really care if I turn it down. So things carry on like that. I'm happy. He does have a release clause, which I'm not so happy about. Schedule wise, last time we were together, you folks saw that 5-0 demolishing of Liepāja, who are still second in the league as things stand. And then we had a real tough run of games. We were playing Valmiera away. This was surprisingly easy. Umbengwe with a couple, Mishaninov and Pantelev with a couple. Easy days. And then we followed that up with another cracking 5-0 victory here over Liepāja. They had a player sent off, but really impressive performance. A couple from Krollis, Zadem got one, Pantelev and Mishaninov. Very good. And then to top it off, we played RFS, 3-1, comfortable victory. All these, as you can see, were like 2 days after each other, 3 days after each other. It was really hard to keep the side going. We got Krollis with a couple and Pantelev scoring. Away from home, we then went away to Tukums. They had another player sent off. 5 goals this time. Kigurs with a couple, Zadem, Erglis and Kostovic. We then played Spartaks at home. This was much more complex. To be fair, they levelled things after a Krollis goal. Zadem scoring after that to give us a 2-1 victory. And this next one, we were 2-0 down early on, and I really had to give him a rocket in the second half to the team, and Krollis scored a hat-trick, Samoliev getting the other goal. But yeah, disappointing as Zadranka got himself injured in that game. So we've just had a couple of games. Then we played Ventspils. This was a comfortable 2-0 away victory, Pantelev and Leo. And then the next two games, this was over the Balkans Cup, which made things very difficult because we had 9 players away on international duty and a further 5 players who were injured. So we only had a really small collection of players to choose from. This was our entire squad. We managed to use them all. Which was good, or not so good, depending on which way you look at it. We won 6-1, Leo and Bengwe with the couple, Pantelev with the couple, and Erglis with the goal. And then away against Auda, this was even more complicated because goalkeeper Liz Taylor got himself injured, another long-term injury. He looks an injury-prone individual, which is a bit of a problem. And yeah, we had to bring in Izajavs, who is a terrible goalkeeper. He's absolutely abysmal. So yeah, Reynolds was away on international. He is now part of the Latvian squad, which is slightly strange. Yeah, so today we are playing RFS. I should say that Latvia did win the Baltics Cup, and the first 11 was pretty much just RFS, not RFS players. It was pretty much just Riga FC players with a couple of sprinkles of other teams. It was very pleasing to see. We are going to play this team. We can see Reynolds is injured, and there is good reason that I am not. I'm not going to be putting that youngster on the bench. We're just going to go with Reynolds and just hope that that's enough. Team is as follows. We're going to be putting Krollis alongside Mbengwe up top. Pantelev is going on the left side for the minute with Leo on the right, but potentially we could bring in Skopje. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then Pantelev back in there. So we got Jurisic won't get a game. So the new lads, Skopintsev on the left, Leo on the right, Zadam and Pantelev in the centre. And the back line is Vivcharenko, Yarikanakis, Augustiniak. The reason Meshaninov isn't playing is because he's a little bit injured. And do we play Malyarov? I don't think we do. I think we go with Savelniaks at right back and Reynolds in goal. I think that's the team we go with, and we just hope that Reynolds can last for the 90 minutes. Let's get into it. Let's play this game. Right, here we go. Last time we played RFS at their place, we won 1-0, but they did have the better of the game. We're going to be going on a positive approach, but we're going to be looking to try and do one over on them with the squad that we've got. We're playing out from the back, and I think it does help us. It's a good start though from us. But it's them lot who've got the ball initially. It's Friday. Indrans, a lot of room on that left side. Mares just moving it around. This it's a worry they're going to put a cross in and something terrible is going to happen. We have cleared it. Magdamedev, come on, get your foot in, lads, get your foot in. Just not getting the ball back. Mares now, another opportunity in, and it's in. It's Raquel's first chance they've had all game, and that was a low header, and at the far post, the left back did not do well there. So Velniaks, maybe you could have done more with the cross, but yeah, I don't know what he's moaning about the goalkeeper. It was his to win. So yeah, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to encourage the team. I probably should fire them up. And we have cleared it just about, though. Not a good start. I have to say, we are terrible at the start in some games, and Friday has scored, and this looks like we could be getting our first loss of the season, and we haven't turned up yet. We have not turned up yet. It's been a while since we played a game because there's been a big break, but yeah, it's not good enough at the minute. Savelniaks into Pantalev. Is there a chance to get one of our own? Leo, and their goalkeeper does make a save. Dear me. We need a bit of a miracle if we're going to keep this 100% record going, because we don't tend to score a lot of goals against RFS, and certainly being 2-0 down after however many minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, we've seen no other highlights. We've had all the chances since then. You can see XG wise, apart from a couple of chances right at the start. They've not done much, whereas we've been regularly collecting chances, but not actually seeing highlights. So I'm going to go hard on them in the dressing room. We have been 2-0 down at half time before, and I'm going to thrash our arms. What was that, you utter bunch of twats? Right. Well, the new lad has not started well, but nobody has really. Do we run at them? So we're going a little bit wider. I have gone more attacking already, and we're going to try playing down the flanks. Come on, boys. Well, Cerny playing out from the back there, and it's Savonen. He's going to be laughing in his sleeve, isn't he? I think we're going to get a 100% record, and yet again, we've just not turned up at the start of a game, and it has cost us. Nice tackle there, though. That's pretty good. Savelniaks, 51 minutes on the clock. Come on, down this right side. He doesn't play the right ball, and Leo's not going to get there. Oh, he does. Mbengwe and Krollis. And is that going to be allowed? He picked up the ball like an elderly gentleman, even though he's like 18 years old. Let's have a look at this. Leo wins the ball. I mean, it's a terrible mistake. But Mbengwe, I think that was a pass, to be honest. He could have just shot, but he passed it. And Krollis finds the back of the net. So could we get back at least onto level terms? That would be something. Savelniaks on this right side again. Ball in. Yarakanakis. Pantalev. It's in. That's the new lad, Dmitry Skopintsev. That is unsurprising. That is surprising, not unsurprising. It's the opposite of unsurprising. We're 2-2. Jesus. Jadakinakis did very well there to hold the ball up. Pantalev, and he just found some space. I was saying how bad he was, and there he's gone and scored a goal, which is going to be important for us. And we're again on this right side, causing havoc, but Cerny grabs onto that like a bit of ivy, grabbing onto some trees. Although they don't really grab. I don't know what I'm talking about, but ignore me. Krollis. Vivcharenko, Zadem, come on, let's get this back. Oh, I thought we were going to get another penalty there. Savelniaks, come on. Pantalev, and not quite. Oh dear. There's going to be a chance for somebody. We just got hold of that. We seem to be faster to the ball than they did at the minute. Skopintsev off the bar. Oh, they always hit the bar and never go in those looping little headers. Well, 68 minutes on the clock. We are going to make some changes, I think. We are going to take Skopintsev off after a solid performance, I think. We'll move Pantalev, I think, to that right side. I'm going to bring on Jurisic in the centre here. And Mbengwe is going to come off. I'm going to bring on Erglis. And is that all we're doing? Shall we bring Jaunzems on right back? Let's do that. There we go. Come on. Some fresh legs in important places. Can Erglis do the business for us? The Latvian Michael Owen, as they call him. Right. not seen a highlight at this point. Leo's looking absolutely dead on his feet, so we will be replacing Leo and we'll be bringing on Zadaranka, who's a decent replacement there. Ball in. Oh no, not. God, stop them. Splat the rat. Come on. Stop them. Get the ball off them. You used to play for us. You've changed. Block the chances, you Egypts. Oh God, Jurisic, you've been on the pitch 5 seconds and that's what you're up to. Jesus, shooting from distance now. Mahrez. Over the top. I'm telling you now. Well, not really. Is that a save of some description? They look like they're coming back into this at the end. I don't like that. And we have cleared it. Come on, we have got the ball here. No. Come on. Just one last chance for us. They've had lots of chances at the end here. I don't want them to have any more bloody chances. Oh, what the heck? It's a last minute goal for them. Friday. Oh, we just looked a bit leggy at the end of the game, trying to go for it. Probably should have replaced maybe one more, and Friday just got his head in the way. And doesn't matter how many shots we get, doesn't matter what our XG looks like, it hasn't mattered at all. We've lost 3-2. And that's a good victory for RFS. I'm not going to say it was deserved, but I don't like conceding 3 goals against RFS. No, I don't. Not going to congratulate RFS, no. I thought we played well enough to win it. There are positives, and they're lucky buggers. Yeah. But, well, we are 9 points still ahead of Lipaja, so that's fine. RFS still, they're a long way back. They're a long way back. But yeah, not the match I wanted to bring you back for at all. Especially after we came back and looked really good, and what it was. About 70-80 minutes into the game, then all of a sudden all the chances started going back to them. I'm not sure why that was. Maybe taking off too many of the good players, maybe we were just too tired, but I don't know. Anyway, folks, that is that. We know what we're going to do. We're going to be coming back for a European game, 2-legged European game, so I'll see you there for that on Wednesday, I think. But if you've enjoyed this episode, even with that loss, well, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.